She's a wolf in mouse clothing.
The earliest documentation of Padoru dates back as far as the late 2011s, captured by the wildlife documenter known as U-Grounds. This footage on your screen now was captured during an expedition into the vast wilds of Fate Extra.
走れソリよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル
We ain't never seen a critter like that before in the wild, so it do make sense why people would flock to these kind of videos. But here we are 5 years later, and people are still flocking to this footage for hours at a time. I mean, Jesus Lord above.
Despite public enamoration and their quick spread, there have been few documentations of Padoru out in the wild, which our wildlife journalist is currently in the process of trying to address.
While there have been other recorded sightings, normally these creatures lie dormant through the majority of the year. The periods between December 26th and late November of the following year. However, once they awaken from their hibernation, signs of their activity are abound.
Their thriving across the globe is one of the most fascinating tales of an invasive species that our planet has ever come to know. However, due to how long the species was allowed to spread unchecked, no governing body has managed to come forth with any sort of counteraction, as it would simply be financially unfeasible. As a result, what started out as an infestation could very well outlive humanity itself.
It's really quite remarkable how quickly and how thoroughly their influence and footprint made an impact all around the globe. Honestly, it feels like we've hit a point where you actually cannot live anywhere without the potential of running into one of these little buggers during their periods of heightened activity.
The first recorded evidence of their reproductive practices dates back as early as 2018. We catch a glimpse into their mating song used to announce themselves to their partner, and are even blessed enough to witness a miracle in action.
So, what I've done is I've laid about all over various pieces of degeneracy. The typical calling card of their arrival, their propensity. Should one in the wild find one of my pieces of bait, they shall hopefully take it that another of their kind is nearby, and hopefully begin their call and response. So, as I get closer, I'm going to go full radio silence, so as to ensure that I can hear them, and they can't hear me, as they also spook rather easy.
The population boom can most accurately be traced to late 2017, where after establishing a nest in the barren wastes of the country 4chan, they underwent a veritable metamorphosis from being just another small species to an outright worldwide infestation.
Okay, the bait worked. I'm about to show you raw, unedited footage of wild Padoru in their natural habitat. You can probably already hear their nearby song. So let's go ahead and get the video footage. They notice us. Remarkable. Simply remarkable.
While their sheer numbers may be daunting to the average human, these creatures are largely harmless, and can even come bearing gifts to those who happen to cross their path. So this holiday season, as you find them in the great outdoors, plaguing your social media feeds, or rooting through your trash, it may be in your best interest to fight that urge to punt them into the stratosphere, and rather to accept and cherish them for the benevolent pestilence their kind has become.
To have it happen to this extent was really unbelievable.